Guys, tonight obviously pretty much a team effort. Jordan, you want to talk about just kind of being able to come out and take control because they played other teams pretty close in the first half. Mercer, I think, was leading them by 5 at the half. Charleston Southern by 6. So other teams have kind of struggled with them, but what was it like for you guys to take the command and everybody get to play and the rotation get a good rest after the long road trip the other night?
Yeah, I think that was really good for us. Coming into the game, we knew that they were a team full of shooters, and when you have a team full of shooters, you can present a lot of problems. So we knew we had to be dialed into the game plan, and our coaches did a good job of having a good, simple game plan that was effective. And I think we did a really good job of taking it into the game. And when you execute the game plan, a lot of times things will work out well for you. And I think it just happened to work that way for us tonight. I think everyone that played really hard. Everyone that played together and played connected. And that was a good reason why everyone was able to have a good performance. And it's nights like that where you just see the strength of this team. We've got a lot of players who can play. Got good numbers. And I think when we just play together like that, like we did tonight, I mean it's a fun one. You know, we weren't too pleased with how we played last home game last Friday versus Southern Wesleyan, so we knew we had to come in with the better mentality, and we knew we had to come in more locked in and more focused to the small details in the game plan. And I think we did a good job of that tonight, and I think that's a big reason why everybody was able to have a good night and we were able to get a 45-point win. I think that was big for us. That was really good for us.
Mike, just talk about, I look at 21 assists tonight from the entire team, but one that sticks out to me. We talked about it before, before everything was set up. Noah Gurley with 4 assists. One of them we talked about to you, Jordan. Just talk about the team and really just taking care of the basketball, but not only that, getting it from one end to the other tonight.
One of the emphasis of the game today was just our transition offense. We wanted to get a lot of rim touches, a lot of getting the 3 flat, as we like to call it, just so we can have penetration lanes or just seals under the basket. And we had a big focus on not turning the ball over from when we first started practicing, just because our turnover numbers were kind of high when we were practicing against each other early in the year. So then we just been growing ever since. So every day we just been trying to take care of the ball, have low turnover numbers, and tonight was just a great day of just moving the ball and playing simple and taking care of it.
Guys, when and either one of you, I guess Jordan can answer first because you're better. But I understand when I ask the question. I've always been based in defense, but tonight when it was 22-18, it seemed like y'all came out of a break and started trapping and stuff like that. That's something we haven't seen a whole lot out of this team. Is that just something that y'all were kind of throwing in there to kind of get a look at it when you had a comfortable lead tonight? Is that something you just want to have that you played with, got game experience with? What was that like? And that was really key, that huge run in the half.
Yeah, I think we're a really aggressive team on offense and defense. We've got length, we've got athleticism, we've got a lot of guys who can play. Got a lot of guys who played at a high level. So we're a pretty aggressive team. I feel like when early in the game we were playing a little passive, and I think we all sensed that a little bit. We went into a little bit of switching, and we just weren't as aggressive defensively as we normally were. So we just wanted to pick up our aggression a little bit and try and speed them up a little bit, see if we could force them to throw some turnovers. And when we started pressuring, they really didn't like it, and it really sped them up a little bit, and it kind of took them out of flow and rhythm, and they were a little frustrated. And we were able to get some deflections and get some steals, get some run outs, and get some energy plays that were able to shift our momentum. And once we started and kind of put our foot on that aggression pedal, we just didn't really let up. And that's the mentality you got to have, especially when you're increasing a lead. You never want to take your foot off the gas. And I think our aggression helped us push the lead out. Our aggression helped us get steals and deflections, and it really helped us kind of get back into our flow. Aggression on both sides of the floor, and I think it was a good adjustment, and it worked out for us.
Perimeter defense, you guys gave maybe some open looks to Alabama the other night and they knocked them down, but it was really good tonight. Was that emphasis in practice coming into this game?
Yeah, like Jordan said, we knew they could really shoot. At times they had 5 shooters out there on the court, and we seen film of how they got a lot of threes up against Mercer and Charleston Southern. So we knew that could present a problem. So we were really detailed in on our preparation on closing out the shooters, making them make decisions off the bounce, but also keeping them in front so they can't just kick out and force our help. So that was really a big emphasis tonight, just making sure we didn't give up a lot of threes because we knew they could present a problem on the three-point arc.
In games like this, sometimes some other people can kind of step up and kind of assert themselves or show a little bit of what they can do. I thought one guy that made stuff happen tonight was Ben Beaker off the bench. Seemed like he, for a freshman, kind of gets it in terms of what you got to do to play on this team in terms of aggression and hustle. I thought he made a great pass to you when he was down on the ground early on in the game.
Absolutely.
That just ran out, but I think Mike cleaned it up. What's he bring as a freshman for you guys?
Yeah, Ben, ever since Ben got here, all Ben wants to do is win. And Ben has accepted his role. Ben does whatever he can do to help this program in whatever way we need him to. And as a freshman, that's huge because a lot of times coming from high school into college, you don't always understand a role shift. You don't always understand why your usage rate isn't as high as it was in high school. But Ben's never questioned that. Ben just came in and worked and worked and worked. And anybody who's been around us every day would tell you that Ben's gotten so much better. And he's consistently growing. And he wants it. Him and Coach Johnson are together working out, watching film all the time. And he's a smart kid, and he's a kid who really wants it. You can tell that he wants it. And that's been big for his growth. And he comes in and plays hard every time he gets on the floor, rebounds, guards the ball, fronts the post, does everything that we ask him to do. And for a freshman, that's awesome. When you got a guy who's willing to buy into it every day and buy into whatever he has to do to help us win, that's awesome. And you're able to see it tonight. I think Ben had a great night tonight. He was on the glass, he was playing hard, diving on the floor for loose balls, all the things that we try and embody in our culture. In Ben's short time here, he's done a really good job of showing that he's willing to do that in order for us to win. And he's going to be a really good player. And we all know that. And with the way he's been growing, the sky's the limit for him. And he's a great kid, too. And that's what makes it even better. He's just such a great person. And he really cares about this program and everybody in it. And I'm proud of him and how he played tonight, how he's been growing.
One of the things I've noticed about the guards this year is they seem to be more aggressive, taking the ball to the basket. I think when Stephen King was here, that you guys were like second or third in the nation in free throws attempted. Just talk about, has that been an emphasis for you guys all season? I particularly you two. I think you guys have been both aggressive at taking the ball to the basket.
I would say like a lot of teams know our guards can shoot pretty well, so they kind of close out really close to us. So sometimes when we don't get the shot, Coach Rich always is talking about shot stopping, getting by, and playing simple in the paint. So I think this year we just take what was given to us. We don't really say we're trying not to be one dimensional. Don't want to say Jordan Lyons is just a shooter, Mike Bothell, Alex Hunter just shooters. We want to be able to do both because then that just opens up the floor for everyone else to get shots or drives and all that. And, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.